walk me through. You've got the consult, you've got the exam, report of findings, and you've got treatment. Where do those start and end and
Yeah,
refer to the
so
offer?
we weren't really taught this in chiropractic college. Some people do it all in one and look at the initial appointment as we're going to do everything. And I disagree with that. Some people will push back on me for this, and that's okay. I welcome the discussion. You don't go to a brain surgeon, right? And you walk in for the first time nervous, and they go, okay, we're going to do a consult exam. I'm going to cut your scalp open and open your thing, and you're going to get down this. Never happens. You have an
That's actually a good point because until you said that, I'm thinking if I've got an injury and I want to go get it dealt with, like if I go to get massage treatment, I want to get my massage that day because I
um,
look at it that way as opposed to the way you just reframed.
I know you do, but I sure wouldn't want to have because I take all this stuff seriously. It really helps the doc to sit back for even a half a day, read the x-rays, look at the test, and think about it, bounce it off a colleague, and then put a proper plan of care in motion, right? Making a decision right off the hop sometimes doesn't pan out. So I look at, yeah, you never get a surgeon to do that ever, right? They do a couple of workup, they work up, they look at stuff, and then they book the surgery and have some time to think about it. But we were taught just to do everything all in one. First of all, it's also time consuming. Okay, that takes sometimes upwards of an hour, and people don't have a whole hour in their schedule. That's another reason why I don't do that, is because it can take upwards of 45 minutes to an hour to do all of that. So they'll come in, do a consultation, examination, then I can spend 10 minutes explaining what goes on. So I break it down into consult, exam, report of findings, and then your treatment happens after that. So your consult and exam happens on the first day. Is tell me what's going on. Let me hear about you. And the examination is now based off of that. I'm going to examine you, and then you're going to go away because most of the time we need some additional testing, X-rays. Sometimes we don't. You can come back this afternoon or tomorrow morning. I'm going to take all of this stuff that I've done and I put my head on it and spend 15 minutes thinking about this and give you the exact so the next day you come back or the afternoon and we go through 5 to 7 minutes of this is what's going on. I get a head shake, an agreement, then treatment begins, right? At that point, once we get an agreement based on what you need. We're getting off topic here, but this is the biggest problem I find with my clients is they don't get agreements. People like you just described, I want to get a treatment right now. We start the treatment, but we don't have an agreement based on what you need, right? Come back Thursday. Well, what does the come back Thursday mean? We haven't agreed to anything. And if you walked in and said, I want my shoulder treated, and I told you it's going to take probably 12 weeks, right? Whatever, being truthfully, or 8 weeks, and I give you the upfront what you need, would you still start?
Yeah, if I believed you, and I'm sure I
Right?
would.
Chiropractors are starting and then going, we'll see how things go on Thursday. And then we'll see how things go next week. And you're in this perpetual, let's just see how time goes, right? They're basing their care off of pain. So people need to agree it. Greg, it's going to take twice a week for a 6 week period. And I don't know if you'll be 100% pain free, but this is what to expect the next 6 weeks. We're going to re-examine you. How does that sound? Want to get an agreement, right? So that's why I like people to walk away. I put together a proper plan and then get them to agree. That's the consult, exam, report, get an agreement, then book out your treatments, right? However many you think a patient needs. Yeah, does that make sense?
Absolutely. And I know that
Yeah,
some of our docs say right in the ad that the $47 includes the first treatment. That doesn't necessarily mean it has to be at the same day, right?
correct. It doesn't have to be. I don't love to, but if someone comes in and acutely has hurt their shoulder and compassion want to help them, is look, I'm going to include this, but I'm still going to hold back my recommendations till I review this, and tomorrow I'll give you what I think you need.
Gotcha.
Right? People need to hear what they need. And they need to be told and they need to have some kind of goal, right? We'll see you Thursday. We'll see how you feel next week. You're just basing their care off of pain. And people can get a cream or a pill and they can make the pain go away. So you need to base your care off of something and give something to the people that to look forward to. Re-examine you. We expect to see these type of results by week 6 or 8 and actually book them out, right? Think about going to a gym, right? If you went to a really gym, you're spending big money in a gym, and the trainer goes, I don't know, we'll see how things go. Maybe see you Monday. How would you feel? Or if
Right.
you came to me, am I going to measure you? I'm going to talk to you about your nutrition. And then you're going to go away, and on Monday, I'm going to detail plan out for you. It's going to be, you're going to be in here twice a week, and they're going to remeasure everything in a 2-month plan. Which trainer would you stick with?
Obviously, the one you
Right.
described second. Yeah.
So that's why this $47 thing or 67, it doesn't matter, because if you do your job, you're going to get, first of all, someone into chiropractic, but then they're going to spend 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, however much over a period of time. Who cares?
And then
Like,
to come back to your earlier point, you have to think about that because of the business.
yeah, you're a business, not a clinic. I know people don't like to look at it that way, but we operate businesses. We're not in public funded healthcare. We're private. We have to look at it like that.
Awesome.
Excellent.